my Mirage album. Until, are you ready for this?
Can you see this light between us? Keeps me breathing through the storm. My head above the crowd. Can you see this light between us? Just come a little bit closer now. It's in our eyes. It's in our eyes. You and me were just believers, believing what we hold. But sometimes we fall to pieces in the dust. So we should dance like this forever. We're safer on the ground when a million lights surround you and you're moving to the sound. Don't waste the night.
you got used to it by now. And it's the 17th of February 2022, and our world is turning upside down right now, it seems like, or at least it feels like from this week.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
We got access to the new house, and it's...
Now we have no electricity or anything in there.
Yeah, because you took care of that part that we don't have. Yeah, you killed it completely. And well, I guess you updated the track list here.
I did.
Uh-huh.
So
That's
the latest from that their thingy is there.
Yeah. Actually, I would like to ask you to line up the first request that I wanted to play anyway, but probably not audio only.
I didn't have time.
You didn't have time. Oh, that's such a pity. That's one highlight of the evening, because it's a track that really kicks ass. It really deserves the video to be played as well. So it's like a massive.
I know which one you mean, and I think I can get it up and running here in just a moment.
Yep.
If you give me two seconds.
Yeah, I'm giving you 2 seconds, even more. And meanwhile, if we are a little bit falling apart, sorry about that, because in the other country where I originally was living for several decades, I'm also dealing with some sort of real estate things now. So the timing is absolutely professional, everything at the same time. And on the top of that, we have Roti Awards, the Remixer of the Year Awards on Saturday. So we are also trying to prepare for that. So sorry in case you feel like we are a little bit all over the place tonight. That's why we tried to communicate this prior to the show as well. And I really hope that everyone else is doing all right. We are doing all right as well. It's just starting to be a bit overwhelming. And it's been a ride so far. I still have some roti things lined up here. Yeah. Yep.
Right. So let's get to it. We need a few more minutes to kind of set everything in place and all of that. So we'll just play this and listen with your ears, because your head will go very, very soon.
Yeah, and also watch. So
that's fine.
Yeah, Max Levine requested this song, and we wanted to start with this anyway for tonight. It's Vangelis Papadopoulos and the new Ghosts and Goblins.
haven't actually listened to the RKO version yet. I'm hoping he has this on his outro. It's fun.
It is. Yeah, that is one.
Good. Excellent.
What a blast. That is crazy good. Like, this is like the insane level, seriously.
Yeah, like
So-
Fluke said, it was made for guitars.
Yeah. I wonder, like, how many versions with guitars we had with Ghosts and Goblins before.
I don't know.
But
I actually never checked.
yeah, like, wow. And yeah, last week's RKOQ, as you said it, like, okay, I'm done with remixing.
Yeah, I listened through. They are all released now. So the last week's releases, if you check them out, it kind of just made me go, nah, I'm done with remixing now. There's no point anymore.
Yeah, with such quality of releases, it's it's an insane level. Like, I think February remix news will be like, I wonder
Kick-ass.
which one will be the highlight, the spotlight, like, of those many. Like, seriously.
I think I have a pretty good feel for what they tend to pick, or what Leia tends to pick.
Do you?
Yeah,
And
I can't remember all the tracks released in February, but yeah, I will tell you at the end of February which one I think will be the highlight or the spotlight track.
okay, let's check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it's a game you can play as well. I want to
Yeah,
have
definitely.
all you guys' suggestions on the channel. Which one of the February releases will be the spotlight?
Yeah. Let's do this. Like, let's bet
before
on it.
before remix news starts. I mean,
Obviously, not after that. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah. So well,
that could be fun.
yeah. That definitely left me without words. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think yeah. Here's the deal. If you guess right, you will win a free copy of that track. There you go.
You are very creative tonight. Thank you so much. Definitely. The whole single in MP3 format that you can download in its entirety from remix.qued.org.
Yep. That's the gift from us to you, from Qued and Remix 64, and yeah, it's a good prize, I think.
You are super generous.
It's like yeah. Well, you better tune in early on Saturday, by the way, for Remixer of the Year awards, so you get first in line for the free TCP packets.
Well, awesome. So I guess, yeah, we know everyone else can download it from RKO, but your download will be special because you won or something.
Can I get it with digital signature of you too?
Of us too.
Well, is that an NFT then? I guess.
Yeah, like, how would that work?
I guess I could watermark it.
Wow. Download the MP3s from Napster, said Martinland. Oh, wait. Yeah, that would be something.
Indeed. Something.
Something. Yeah, indeed. Shall we play Berka's request?
I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
So this was Johan Andersson and the last V8 from last year.
So last year, not
Yes.
last V8.
Last V8 from last year. liten Johan Andersson from the past year.
They're quite nice.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I did a version of that too. Almost forgot.
Yes, you did. Almost forgot.
Almost forgot.
How can you forget a song that you spend many hours and days with?
Because when I'm done with it, it's done. I move forward.
That's it.
That's how.
That's it.
Yes.
It's over. Game over, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
Okay, got it.
That's why it's sometimes a little bit sad when you work very long with something, and then you release it, and then kind of it disappears from your life. It's always sad because you're kind of like friends and whatnot while you work on it, and then it's just over.
And it disappears.
Yeah.
That is so sad.
You release it into the wild.
But
onto the world.
You do know that you can do a second remix out of it as well in a different style.
I have only done a second remix of a Sid ever. It's Thriller.
Okay.
Did one for RKO, and then I did a new one for the album.
So it really needs to be dark.
Yes. Still not quite happy with it.
There's always
So I might do an even darker version of it.
there's always an opportunity for a new one.
No, I think 2 is the limit. It gets repetitive. Otherwise, I think.
Does it?
Yeah. Repetitive.
And how was your week?
Busy. Work-wise, finished off one project. Also kind of like releasing something out into the wild in a sense, and letting it go, and started on a new one. So that's going to be interesting. Been at the house doing stuff as you do. Tore down a wall in the new studio. Figured out where I'm gonna pull all the network cables. Well, I'm not gonna do it. I just put one there, and they put it there.
Yeah, but it's...
And electrical sockets and whatnot.
You tore down a wall by yourself.
Yeah.
Like...
Without any electricity in the house, so I just had a kind of a headlamp type thing.
Jesus Christ. And that day I couldn't go with him because I had an evening delivery, and I was waiting for it, and obviously it arrived like very late. So I could have gone, but we didn't know that. And he just decided to remove that wall by himself. That's it. Like, oh my God. It's like, you could have waited for me, really, like, in any ways.
I was there. It needed to be done.
Yeah,
So-
no, it needs to be done. It's just you don't need to struggle through it yourself. It's
It was fine. It was just a wall. It's fine.
Yeah, and we might not go there for like 1-2 days now because other things.
Depends on how far we get with the preparations tomorrow
With the preparations,
for Rotti.
well, the bad news for you is that we are working like during the day, and we are
Yes.
only able to work like in the
Yeah,
evening on the
I
roti.
understand. Still, it depends on how far we get on Friday evening.
So you think that we finish at 10 p.m. and then we will go there after that, or
No. Saturday morning.
Saturday morning?
Mhm.
Ah,
So
right.
it depends on how far we get on Friday evening.
I wonder.
So if most things are ready to go, we have a plan, we have the schedule proper, and everything is ready to go, then yeah, sure. Why not
okay.
go in the morning and do some things while there's still light, because we don't have electricity in the house currently.
Sure.
The whole central is ripped out, so now it's just a bunch of cables there. So yeah,
Yeah.
fun.
And the fun stuff is that we started to paint the wall as well of the living room. And when you realize that, you see those roundy kind of, what is that, brushes that you use, roller brushes, yes. And I thought it looks so easy. Like, oh, come on, we can do this. It's all right. And then, of course, after a while, you notice that they are totally uneven because you used one side of it. And then the whole wall is like spotty. Luckily, you have these
It's not spotty.
straight, not spotty,
it has
but
stripes.
yeah, it has stripes on it. Like there is a place where it wasn't really working as well as on the other stripe.
Take some practice.
Yeah, it's really great. But well, just to be fair, I'm doing this the first time in my life. I did several types of jobs before, like doing the base layer of the wall and all of that, but not the painting. So that's new for me.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
You will get some practice now.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
not
pretty
as
big room.
easy as it looks like.
It's a pretty big room.
Yeah, it is. So I wonder how we will proceed with that anyway.
Well, when we have lights, we can proceed.
Yeah, but even if the second layer doesn't work out, what we will do?
Then we do a third.
Okay.
It will work. Trust me, I've done it a couple of times. It's
Not
fine.
gonna work. Okay, it's gonna work. Why do
It
we
is.
have the QR code on the bottom?
Huh?
So that they can go to the
It's,
place where they
so
can
that
watch
is-
us while they are
no.
watching us?
I
Just
I
asking.
sent you that QR code before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
I
put it
didn't-
on the promo.
Yeah, I did.
And I showed you where it goes.
Yeah, I forgot.
Discord invite.
Right. Okay.
Hello, Nietzsche,
Ah,
who just joined us on Discord.
hello there. Welcome on Slave Radio's Discord server. And we have something to play for Paranoid Droid.
Woohoo!
And it would be Beyond Reproach and Super Carling the Spider Subtune the second.
No.
The second subtune.
Yes. Or Subtune 2.
Subtune 2. Okay, whatever. Play
Subtune
it.
the second. It's like royalty.
Yes,
Subtune
exactly.
the second. It's
Exactly.
the offspring of Subtune the first. So next in line after that, if Subtune 2 dies, then Subtune the third will inherit the crown.
Yes.
So here is Subtune the second. Loop-de-de-loop.
I could keep listening to this for a while.
It was nice.
Yeah, it's
nice.
really, really nice.
Yeah. Quite nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep, totally. Love it. Thank you for requesting that for an Android. And people, if you didn't know, you can request C64 and Amiga remixes and also original SIDs, mods, some demo scene pieces we also play every now and then. So just so you know, you can go to slay.radio/request, right?
Correct the window.
Or slayradio.org/request.
Yeah, that's where it redirects you to.
Yeah, so
Easier to find.
so yeah.
Max Levine. Sid's still playing. Yes, it is. Oh, you actually started a bed.
I did.
Yeah, I kept the Sid running.
Well, you shouldn't have.
Oh, well, it was nice, you said. And you said you could keep listening to it, so I left it on.
I could, but I didn't hear anything of it because it wasn't playing like here, not in the speakers. So how did it?
It was playing on the speakers, just not very loudly.
Okay, that must have been a disaster. Sorry about that. Do I serve coffee or beer? Coffee I would go for, because if they ask me about beer, I know shit about beer, so obviously I won't be a good server of the beer. Flagon would be a better server of the beer.
Well, I know how to pour one.
And you have a lot of servers as well, haha.
Ah!
Well, I needed to do that, sorry.
Yeah, beer and servers don't really go together.
No, they just shouldn't be too close to each other, that's the thing. But other than that, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's all good. Yep.
Goodly gumdrops.
What does it matter for you if you are not even running around on two legs, actually? Then it wouldn't matter if it's 4 or 2 legs. You wouldn't run around anyway.
No, but I do walk.
Every now and then.
Well, enough.
No, not enough. Definitely not enough.
When was the last time you walked around or ran around on all 4?
On all 4, well, that's not really...
30-something years ago, right? Before you learned to walk.
Probably.
Yes. Why don't you do it anymore?
Because
you're not a horse!
Oh, God. But I like to run around on 2 legs.
Yes, but not 4.
Yeah, okay, not 4. Let's get over with that.
That was my point.
Yeah, okay.
Just because you just now understand what I was trying to get to. Yeah, just you have to get over with it.
No, it's like, why is it so important? Like, yeah, they have 4 legs.
I don't want to be a horse. That's my point.
Yeah, I understand. It's not the only feature of them.
No,
that
that is the main
legs.
feature why I don't want to be a horse.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't it because they are sometimes sat on against their will and need to carry people? Isn't that worse, actually, than having 4 legs? Just asking.
It's a tiny person. It doesn't matter.
Put yourself in the place of the horse. What would be the worst thing for them?
Yeah, okay. So let's say that you get food and shelter and all of that, and you have a pretty good life, and every now and then you get a tiny little elf that can ride around on your shoulders.
Tiny little elf.
Yeah, that's the size comparison difference there.
Okay then. Well, okay, maybe, because the tiny little elf definitely doesn't weigh as much.
Exactly.
That it would be problematic for them, but
no, for you.
For me.
If you were the horse, then a tiny little elf on your shoulder is the comparison, not another person. It's not like they have horses riding horses. That would be the comparison you're trying to make.
Okay.
What the hell, paranoid droid?
That is a beautiful panorama video that happened there. That's what happens with the cats, at least,
Yeah,
as much
that's
as we know.
Yeah, either that or they get very, very long,
Yes,
like the
mostly
tube cat.
mostly the very, very long part that applies there. Ah,
Yeah, and if you're
God.
not on Discord, you won't see those. But yeah, that was fun. Follow the QR code down there
Follow
to
the
get to the Discord thingy.
Follow the QR code to see absolutely nonsensical animated GIFs every now and then, because that's what all the show is about, to have the most appropriate.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah, like very often, I would say. So join
Well,
the
they are.
Anim GIF show.
Yeah, they are topical at least.
They are, and they are actually well chosen most of the time. So yeah, gotta admit, good job, people. Keep up the good job. Keep up the good work. And let's play an Amiga remix meanwhile you keep up the good work, because you might find one or two GIFs for this as well. Since Berka wants to hear Mr. Ghosty with an Amiga remix. And I think Sligon would be more suitable to pronounce this, but I'm gonna try. Clissier Park, Clissier, revisited 2009 remix.
Blinky blink, blink, blink.
Mr. Ghosty and Clicia Pa Clicia. Turns out it might not be Finnish as I thought, but
No, I think it sounds more like Dutch or something. I don't know.
the Dutchies will confirm it maybe, ever so slightly.
What does cliché mean? Yeah. Who
Cliché.
knows?
Maybe cliche. It's just the closest match I can think of, maybe. Ever so slightly. Cliche.
Ah, cliché.
Yeah,
Cliché or
for
cliché?
cliche. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swedish then.
Really? Is it?
Yeah.
This is how...
No,
But-
that is not how you spell it.
That's...
The Cactus Man spelled it properly. If you
Okay.
look at Discord there.
But that's so weird that it's the paw is written with two A's here.
Yeah, well, if you don't have then that's how you typically type it.
Is that so? In what
That is
language
so.
now?
In Swedish.
Yeah, but this is not Swedish. Is it?
Well, if you read it, that is essentially how you would type it if you were trying to type sillily
Okay.
and without. Oh, cliché is Norwegian apparently.
Look at
yeah,
that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I knew that we don't need to go that far, but come on. Yeah. We don't need to go that far, and we hope to go to Norway this year. We are really looking forward to that. If it will happen. It will happen, I guess. I hope. I really hope so. Just like I hope that we will go to the Netherlands as well. Right?
Yeah. Sometime.
Sometime. Like just before the winter. Like late autumn, Netherlands.
Yeah, kind of.
And Norway, hopefully before summer or at the start of summer, or who knows, maybe.
There, I smelled spelled the smörgåstårta with that OR.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, to the Netherlands in for X 2022, right?
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Whenever that will be. Back in Time Live, yes, Norway. Bergen.
No way.
No way in Bergen. No way you're gonna find me in Bergen. Bergen Schmergen. Bergen.
Yeah. But really looking forward to that. Like this is the year when everything needs to happen that didn't happen during the previous 2 years. Like, I hope everyone agrees. So, really hope it will happen.
Yeah. Hopefully this Omicron thingy will take care of that whole thing.
Yep.
We get over with that business.
Really looking forward to that massively. Yeah. Now it's been 2 years. Yes. So it's high time to do one.
I concur.
Let's not forget Hungary and Arok that summer.
Yeah, August or something, right? Usually.
Late July or August. That's what usually is.
So between late July and late August.
Yeah. I think that's a safe bet. It will be.
Yeah, and that is right around the time when the C64 turns 40. Sure, it was shown at the CES 40 years ago in, was it January? Yeah, or beginning of February, but it wasn't released until August.
Yeah, and they said that let's make the real celebration in August anyway on the scene. So yeah.
So all good, all good, all good.
We're still all good. We need to celebrate that properly as well.
Yeah, it's a celebration all year.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, that gave me some ideas right now. So let's carry on.
Okay.
Let's carry on with the next song.
Let's
How
not
about
tell
that?
anyone.
No, not telling anyone just yet, because that needs some work. But yeah, that gave me some ideas now. Anyway, Lord Evil wants to hear Peter Clark and Nemesis The Arrival First Wave.
At the present time, all systems are go, all lights are green.
Source of transmission located. Signal originates in Sector 87.
Warning. Warning. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Battle stations. Battle stations. Battle stations. We are under attack.
Peter Clark. And
Don't.
a short song. It's Nemesis The Arrival. It's below 3 minutes. So not that long really.
Not really. No, not very.
Not very, no.
Not very, very.
Very, very wary.
Very wary.
Very wary.
Very wary.
That's not good when it's wary.
No, it's not very wary. Just
Yeah.
a little bit wary.
And the guys are talking about the need for a C64 cave. That makes me think, actually, that
Tomsk has a very, very nice C64 cave. You should see it. Tomsk, if you hear this, post some pictures of your C64 cave, will you? It's gorgeous.
maybe this has inspired him to his awesome late remix that he did right now.
Maybe.
Yeah,
He got inspired or some such.
he definitely did. Yeah, you can listen to that song very shortly because, well, it's not a song, it's a medley. But yeah, it turned out really good. We should say that.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Very,
so-
very, very nice.
What I was thinking of that since we had a console room here as well, or well, part of the room at least, and we have the new room for that purpose in a new place as well. I was wondering that the space is not that big. So will
There's room for Dance Dance Revolution.
you think that I won't hit my head?
Oh yeah, definitely. You're too short to reach the ceiling.
Yeah, but the ceiling is like this, you know?
No,
Like,
no, it's fine.
is it?
Oh yeah.
They are
definitely.
absolutely 100% sure.
Yes,
No,
100.
Not gonna break my
Not
set. That's great.
99.
Yeah, that's great.
100.
Okay, awesome, excellent. Thank you for letting me know because I started to worry about that. And
It is fine.
yeah, right.
No, it is fine.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I believe you. I believe you. That wasn't an ironic. Yeah, right. I know it's ironic by definition.
I cannot hear the words yeah and right next to each other without thinking it's ironic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
right.
Sorry, it's okay. Yeah. Anyway, try it, enter the room and jump.
Well,
Next time I will do that.
yeah, just go upstairs.
Yeah, the one thing is that what I can't try right now, that the furniture needs to be there because that needs to be there on that very wall. That could be the only wall where the furniture is, where everything goes, and that takes some space from that room. So
Everything goes?
everything, like all the
That
consoles.
sounds scary.
Well, all the consoles.
If you're in that corner, everything goes.
Well, everything goes not out the window, but yeah.
No, the consoles may be on that side on a shelf or something, but the TV or screen will be right next to the door.
Standing on the furniture, no.
Yeah, if she's playing The Floor is Lava, then she will.
No, the Commodore will stand on the furniture, I'm afraid. You know, all the other, well, things like the consoles as well. So, we're so
There's only
likely.
going to be a thin, kind of a not too deep shelf on there, basically enough for a Commodore 64, a little bit wider than that, or deeper rather, because that will fit basically any of the other consoles as well. Well, any of the consoles, not other consoles, because the 64 is not a console.
Yeah.
It's a proper computer. The
Yeah.
only proper computer. There we go. Amended.
I wonder what the Amiga fans would say right now.
Well, this Amiga is like the relative of the 64.
We know
It's
your-
okay.
We
I
know
guess.
your stance on that
It's
one.
okay. It's fine.
Yes, we know. We are well aware of that. So, since we talked about Tomsk, this is something that I'm surprised that no one so far requested it tonight, and you really need to hear that. So, this would be Clever Music Medley, Tomsk's
Tomsk.
Tomsk's latest
Tomsk.
release. There we go.
Tomsk.
It's only February, and I think that we could already nominate several tracks from this year as being the remix of the year. It's scary crazy, actually.
Yeah, and Max Levine was wondering why it's called Clever Music. If you check the Remix 64 entry for this, Barry, i.e. Tomsk, actually wrote down a little bit of a thing there. He says, so first of all, I'm not blowing my own trumpet here. Pun. Not necessarily, but I read it as a pun. Clever Music refers to the music duo who made the originals. Throughout most of C64 history, they were incorrectly credited as Mike Alsop and Mark Alfingwood, when in fact the duo were actually Robert Hartshorn and Graham Jarvis, etc. and so on and so forth. There's more information about the song there. So yeah, always check the Remix 64 thingy, because there's always some extra info about songs. Well, not always, but often extra info about the songs there.
Yeah, and of course you can vote for the songs as well. So
Indeedly doodly.
Don't forget about that. You can give feedback why you like or don't like something. That's important as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's really crazy. We just left mid-February behind, and that those things happened, and still not over. Even after the second month, I wonder actually what kind of remix competitions we will have this year.
Yeah, I think we will be slightly limited in time to have any sort of competitions running in the spring at least.
Yeah, that probably is true.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens from our end, but I'm guessing Arok will have a competition at least.
Yeah, for sure.
So
if
that'll
it
be
happens.
July, August somewhere. So yeah.
Yeah, we can count on that. So that's probably a solid point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Late July, or late July, closing like late August or something. We will get the date shortly.
Indeed. Yeah, Zidudu spotted a funny thing there. Says that Tomsk wrote, drummers don't have unlimited amount of limbs.
They don't?
Well, technically, if you were to ask the drummer of Def Leppard if missing an arm is a problem, then yeah, well, if he can drum that well with just one arm, I wonder what he could do with two arms, or if someone adopted his style of playing but used it for both arms. That could be interesting.
And then imagine what an alien could do with 3 arms.
Or 6.
It gets even better and better.
Yeah, except we don't really have any proof of aliens.
Aww.
We do have one-limbed and one-armed and two-armed people, though.
Don't break my dreams. We all know you're an alien as well.
Yeah.
You don't eat. Basically, you eat when I say it's time to eat.
When I get hungry, that's when I eat.
No, recently you eat when I say that maybe we need to eat something. We need to eat something. So
yeah, it's because you think of food all the time.
No, I don't.
So yeah.
Compared to you, I do, but
exactly. So whoever thinks of food first would be you, always.
Yeah, okay. So it's all my fault that you eat.
Damn, you're making me eat. I'm like the anti-Homer.
I'm so sorry. And yeah, sometimes you are like Homer.
Anti-Homer.
Yeah, sometimes you are like Homer and sometimes you are anti-Homer regarding food. So yeah. And
when am I like Homer when it comes to food?
No, not when it comes to food. When it comes to other things.
Sure. Beer.
Yeah. Anyway.
Beer.
Max Levine wants to hear an XM file, which is Defilus and Torilla Mukan. This should be Finnish, so right? If the
I
previous
just-
one wasn't, that should be.
Turilla mukaan. Yeah, come along on the journey.
There you go. So,
And Sphinx just says plups nollet. No, it's just plup nollet. It's not plural. It's just plup number one.
what does it mean?
It refers. He looked at the view source on the Slay Radio page and the voting buttons underneath songs. You know, the four voting buttons. They're called plup nollet, plup nol2, or is it just plup et and plup 2, etc.
Okay, cool. I guess, yeah, it's your creativity. Anyway, Max Levine's request is coming up right now, and I hope that it will be played correctly, but I can't guarantee it right now, so let's check it out. What a cute ending. Yeah, right.
Very cute.
Thank you, Max Levine, and also thank you for providing the track just to make sure that we have it. I saw some versions on YouTube as well, but I wouldn't place a bet on it that all of them are the same. So you never know, actually.
Yeah, especially if it's a track you never heard before, then it's quite tricky.
Yeah, exactly. And there was some records name next to it as well, and we don't know if it's like a real records or not real records, but we don't want to play that game. So that's kind of always a risky game. Yeah, DJ Demon gets back to the fast Arok, where Sigun and Ziona mysteriously won the competition. They held the range. I love that. Well, we didn't actually. We really didn't like it. I was actually considering next time to go with some other alias because that's, awkward. But, well, the number of votes were cast and there's nothing we can do about it. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Hope it won't happen again. Please don't vote for us.
Exactly.
It's one thing that we are here and doing
Yeah,
this.
the problem is that whatever we say, it's like, saying don't vote for us. Yeah, okay, now they're running the reverse psychology trick on us. Of course I'm gonna vote. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's why I need to
There's
consider. not
no
to-
winning in that one.
Yeah, there's no good strategy with that. So
No.
mysteriously, secretly, I guess I like the anonym thing. So we need to keep that one when we arrange the competition. And it's not IROC where the policy is that the names are to be seen at all the competitions, then I think we need to keep it anonym because that's the most fun. And
Anonymous.
Yes, anonymous. And we also have the Guess the Remixer competition, which is like the most fun part. Like, I was even bummed last year how many remixers I didn't guess right. So that was just so much fun. I want to have that again. That would be great.
I ended up pretty high on the recognized thing. Where is it? Most easily recognized remixer. Yeah, third place.
Yeah, exactly.
Morty.
Morty.
First place with 18. Peter Clark, second place with 15, and me on third place with 12. Sharing that with Saint Albans Rob Hubbard fan club.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but it's a fun thing, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, they had some really fun categories there.
Definitely. So, massively looking forward to the next one. And I think if we might have a bit, then we might have a next one. So maybe early summer, there could be something. So polish your releases, because there might be some things happening soon, shortly. Not during spring, soon, shortly.
In a moment.
Yeah, in a couple of months, maybe ever so slightly. We
It's
don't
around
know
the corner
yet.
soon, shortly.
Yeah, well, time flies sometimes, so who knows? It's like...
I do know what I'm gonna remix next. However, I don't know exactly in which form it will be released first. Well, actually, that part I do know, but I don't know the timing of it. Well, Shetil says he was on the opposite end. Where was he? Shetil.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was...
you shared ninth and last place with Ziona and Tomsk and JLD. Technically, JLD should have 2 votes, so you should have ended up on 8th on the most easily recognizable remixer. But yeah, that's I think ending up on the on last place for that is also a very good thing, because that means that I do different things. It's fun.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're in good company there. DMC, JLD, Tomsk. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a typical...
Peter Clark!
Peter
Cybernoid
Clark!
2!
And Cybernoid 2, yes.
The Alt Control Delete rock mix.
Control Alt Del remix.
It doesn't really matter which order you press them. We had a company in Sweden called Control Alt Delete, and in the early internet boom, they registered a shit bunch of domains.
Wow.
Like IKEA.com. I don't remember if that was a actual registration they made, but
Wow.
like famous big company names and whatnot.
And they were selling
They
them.
they just registered all of them, like tens of thousands of domains, and then just sold off the ones that seemed or that wanted them back, essentially.
Of course
Well,
they did.
back that wanted them.
And are they still existing or?
I don't know.
I would
Probably
love
not.
to know.
If they do, I don't think they have the same business model anymore. Domain squatters, as the Dudu says, yeah. They were the earliest example of domain squatters that we had in Sweden, at least.
I'm actually wondering how is that type of business doing nowadays? Like, are there still companies that build their whole income, or at least most of the income, to selling domains? Is that?
Not just selling domains. I think the only ones would be those novelty ones like .io and that sort of thing. They might actually have a business model that is only selling domains.
But it's still a thing, right?
Selling domains,
Yeah.
sure, but not squatting. That's a different thing. As in, these domain squatters essentially go out and buy domain names and then sell them for highest bidder.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different thing. But yeah, to some extent, I guess it's still a thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Not a huge thing, but annoying thing.
Yeah, it is in a way, but I guess the faster wins there. So I heard people buying some domain names for a crazy big amount of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a friend who registered McDonald's.se.
Ooh.
So I used to have an email address, president@mcdonalds.se. I sent out fake emails to some people I knew that if they bring their CRT monitor to McDonald's, they get free burgers.
What? Were they your enemies or?
No, just fun.
And did anyone actually
I don't know.
CRT monitors?
But it was fun. But there were a few replies back to the email address. Just, what? Is this real? And of course I replied back from president@mcdonalds.se. Yeah, absolutely. It's real.
I wonder, like, they appeared, like, would you like a bigger Coke or a bigger whatever? And no, I just would want to bring my CRT.
No, I just want my free burger. I have my CRT with me. Like, what? What are you talking about?
When did you do this, you bastard?
In the 90s somewhere.
Right.
Like mid 90s or
So-
something like that.
They probably still didn't take their CRTs there because at that time a CRT monitor was more valuable than a burger, ever so slightly.
Yeah, they wouldn't exchange them. They just needed to show it to them.
Just
If you bring your CRT with you, not that you exchange your CRT monitor for a burger.
I would say McDonald's.com as a domain and redirect it to Burger King, said Dex. What a troll, a real troll.
Yeah,
Or
in
KFC for that matter.
In Sweden, we actually had a burger chain called Birger Kung. So just replace the U and the I, and you get Birger Kung.
How-
Birger is a Swedish name. and Kung means king in Swedish.
How long
So
they
Birger
could live
Kung.
with that name.
Yeah, there was a big legal dispute about that.
I can imagine. And in the end of it, they needed to change their name, right?
Hmm?
They-
Yeah, I
they
think so.
needed-
Yeah, I
yeah.
can't remember exactly how that went. Oh, DJ Demon has a nice thing about the legal hassle between Mike Rowe and Microsoft.
Oh,
So yeah, microsoft.com.
oh God,
That's fun.
sounds like
Yeah,
fun
Mike Rowe,
indeed.
isn't that the Dirty Jobs dude, right? Mike Rowe. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, well,
Mike Rowe. Well, I'm guessing there's more than one Mike Rowe.
nah, he is not sure
Well,
either.
apparently Microsoft actually redirects to Microsoft.com now.
Oh, okay. So they won, I guess, ever so slightly. So how about we play then DJ Demon's request?
That sounds like a good idea.
So,
Micro, yes. Well, no, it's not your crow, it's my crow.
it's everyone's crow. DJ Demon said that the following song deserves
Wait,
so much more so much more credit. Sorry.
Yeah, just Paranoid Droid says McDonald's.food seems to not be registered. Maybe they didn't register it because they cannot legally say that it's food.
Mm. Yeah, that would explain it, but that wouldn't explain why you love it so much. So,
No, but
Yeah.
maybe it's because I am an alien.
yeah, you don't like food. So all lines up now. I understand everything. So, Glenna Brown and Jaina Sisters, he said it deserves so much more credit. So, here it comes.
Well,
Glyn and the China Sisters. Yes.
indeed. Very, very, very nice. And DJ Demon says it's underappreciated. It's number 7 of all time. Then he cleared it up in the compo. It was underappreciated. So I can't remember where it ended up.
Actually,
in the
me
compo.
neither. That's quite weird.
Oh, where did it end up?
And that was the Remix 64. No, that was the Arrow because it says Arrow. So that's.
I'm just checking. Glyn. He ended up fourth place.
Well, not that underappreciated.
Yeah, technically third because we shared first place and then Dominator by Control Z and then Diana Sisters.
Yeah, people
Very
honored
nice.
us for leading the show. And then, of course, there came Glyn. So that's not that bad, I think.
No, I don't think so. But yes, we do have a bet going on here. While this very song was playing, she said, I bet this will win the Rotti. So I asked, okay, how much do you bet?
And I said he needs to buy a salmon cake for me if I win. And I will buy...
If I win, she will buy me a licorice cake.
Yep, definitely.
I think it's a good bet.
Exactly.
We need to iron out the details for that though, because she said that this song will win the Rotti, but technically the song can only win the best C64 category.
Yeah, exactly. So I corrected myself.
So is that what we're betting on now? That he will win best C64 remix?
Yeah, that was the main correction. Yes,
Okay.
definitely. That's my guess, at least. Thanks. After the show, I have to answer all the emails from Africa again that want me to inherit their 90 million US dollars. I'm looking forward to the payments. Yeah,
Oh, excellent.
I bet.
Yeah, just Dax, just give him your credit card number and you will have the 90 million US dollars.
I'm pretty sure
very
you will.
shortly.
Yeah, definitely. You only need to send $500 in exchange. That's
Yeah.
nothing.
It's cheap for 90 million.
Yeah.
It's a very good exchange rate.
Why not? Who knows? If there is only 1 out of 100 that is not a scammer, it's worth it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
God. Looking forward to my salmon cake. And I have no idea where I'm gonna buy the licorice cake if I lose. And yeah, I didn't want to bet in money because technically it doesn't matter who has the money, it will go into the house anyway. So it's like it's going to renovations. It doesn't matter if I pay or he pays. For a little while now, at least, I think. So it makes no sense to bet in money.
You know that a salmon cake will essentially cost the same as a couple of light switches.
A couple of light switches.
Yes.
Still worth it. Totally worth it. I never had a salmon cake before. And you knew about it, and you never got one for me.
It never occurred to me. Zidudra says, are you still in the market for a Pi 1541? Check out this design. Yeah, I've seen that design. Oh, shit, I don't have it here. But I do have a Pi 1541. It's not in here right now. It's boxed up in the server room currently. But it's not nearly as nice looking as that one. The floppy design one. But yeah, I saw that a couple of months ago, I think it was. But yeah, gorgeous. I don't really care what it looks like, as long as it works.
But it's gorgeous.
It is.
I don't really care what it looks like, but it's gorgeous.
Yeah, for the purposes I need it for, it doesn't need to look gorgeous. So the one I have will work nicely, but if I didn't have it, I would certainly get one of those floppy design ones that he posted.
Makes sense.
Indeed. U1541. Ultimate. 1541 or what is that? Paranoid Droid U1541.
I'm sure he will light that up shortly.
Like the ultimate. Yeah, apparently so, yeah.
And maybe meanwhile, we might play a request of Berka, which was Necropolo and a new live 2 Okuto Force Remix. Just in the end, just at the right place still. Yeah, there it is.
Whacking.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that I wonder how Lighty Light song sounds by Necropolo. It's usually not that light, but
He shares my view on life. It should never be too light.
yeah, but the best part is that he definitely had some more softy kind of things as well. Like, let's take the one that I brought in some Latino feelings with to the mix, which is like Zach Macranica edition. That's definitely something that you wouldn't expect from Necropolo to happen. But since he is a great musician, he can pull that off as well. So why not?
Indeedly doodly. It is
Yeah.
great.
Definitely.
And he does a lot of original music as well.
Yeah, indeed, with his band too.
Yeah, and you can find most of it at necropolo.bandcamp.com. There's a bunch. 10 releases. Wow.
10 releases of what?
Albums.
Okay. Well, that sounds different. Like 10 songs or 10 albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty active. So craziness.
Indeed. The latest one seems to be V8-bit.
V8-bit.
Yes.
Mhm.
Released on January 11 last year.
Yeah, he likes to
Collection.
bring in 8-bit elements into those tracks as well. That
but,
is not.
It is a collection of C64 SIDs created between 2018 and 2021.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. All makes sense.
Cool. Yeah.
So,
But yeah, he does a lot of SIDs too, not just remixes and original tracks.
Yeah.
Well, technically, SIDs are original tracks too. So yeah,
Yeah, indeed.
a bit redundant there, but oh well.
Yeah, and they have some fun every now and then with Vincenzo and company as well, introducing like C64 trackers. On
Yeah, last
YouTube
was the compo, not compo, but the challenge they had to try a different music software every month and make a SID with it.
Yeah.
So that was fun. So Vincenzo and Necropolo each did like 12 SIDs last year.
Just for fun, because why not?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
because that's how people work apparently.
That's how you roll. One song a month. We need to actually start to keep up with this because it's just hilarious that we do things like, I don't know.
Are you keeping up with the remixes? The
Like-
remixes are keeping up with you?
Yeah. Like two remixes a year. That's not a proper tempo to go on with. Damn it. Those people are just pulling it off. Completely crazy. So, and our next requester is Anita Bath, and she wants to hear Obscure Sounds and Arkanoid Nostalgic Remake.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's happening. You just need to wait.
Kerrang! Oh wait, what?
Wrong song. That's not how it works. You cannot just add the random krang to anywhere you want.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. That's not how it works. And cheers, Bamboos, aka Marcin, I think, because, well, he states that he released an intro at Core 2001 where he might have met me first, which the thing with that party was that I almost went there, but I didn't. The reason was, I think, because my boyfriend back then didn't feel like good or something, and then we couldn't go and we couldn't make it. But definitely the rest of the poll guests, they made it and they were there at Core, so I was missing that party, I think. But we might have met in the capital before or after that. That's one thing. It's been like 21 years now, so Jesus Christ, that's like, it's very hard to even think about that, how much time has spent. But
yeah, so you were like 3 years old back then?
Right. That's how it works. The time just stops for me. Yeah, but yeah, nice to see you around here. So hi.
Hello.
Yep. Hope everything goes well in the UK. Yes, it was. Yeah, it's. I believe that they were the ones recommending also to visit the Space Museum in Leicester first. And we went.
Museum? Is that the Canadian?
Space Museum, yeah.
And
museum,
we went. Not the museum. Because that's a Canadian thing, I think, or Swedish.
Museum. I'm sorry. Anyway, if you...
The big things with the antlers and whatnot.
Oh, I never can tell what I wanted to tell. The point is that I cannot talk like this. Shut up. Anyway.
I did not laugh.
Anyway. So once I regularly visited Leicester for a while.
Only once?
Well, once upon a time for a year or so.
Once I went there many times.
Anyway, it's Boz's birth city as we know it. I think he was born there and he lived there before he moved to Sweden. And we went to visit the Space Museum. That was actually pretty close to where we were at that time. And we went with Marcin and his family. So that was like so much fun. And I still think that once we need to go as well, because you would enjoy that museum a lot. Yes, that's a really nice place. So it's like pure awesomeness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once knew a guy that had a band called Moose, Goose and Rock and Roll. Speaking of museums.
Fuck. If I would have a pillow here, I would throw at you right now.
We will have pillows in the new studio. We will have display radio pillows.
Oh, that's awesome. We will do a pillow fight in that case. And now...
Pillowcase?
Pillowcase. In this pillowcase, Pixel from YouTube wants to hear... Yeah, first he sends greetings from Switzerland. Thank you for your nice shows. Oh, well, very welcome. Sometimes we just get to this. It's like, I don't know how it is entertaining for anyone. Anyway, I love to listen to Abby's game to emulate the past mix. Thanks and all the best. Yeah. So, here comes Sky Martial Arts and Abby's game to emulate the past.
Warning, incoming message.
This one is for all of those people who still want more of all the great tunes sung by the Commodore and feel the world is moving just a tad too fast.
Synchronizing.
We feel nostalgic about these songs because it reminds us of a time that we have lost, and now we're keeping it alive while having a blast, emulating the past.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Boom, 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 wow.
Lovely
Boom, wow.
interlude.
Yeah, it's a really, really good remix.
Yes, definitely.
Still holds up.
Very, very well done. Indeed.
when was that released? 2009.
Wow, it's already 12
Impressive.
years old.
Yeah,
That's
impressive.
crazy. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Paranoid Droid. This remix is really top. That said, I think it's a perfect candidate for JLD to remix.
Yeah.
Why not? Definitely.
Maybe. I actually don't remember the SID.
But even the remix gives you a very good feel of how the SID could sound, I think.
Well, yes, unless you want to do something else.
Unless. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But it gives you a very good idea.
Has anyone ever remixed a remix? Yes, Marcel Tonnet, Sumpi, Juha Kaunisto, and whatnot. Remixed Something Stranger by Fixoid. They did that for a show that we were going to do, where we revisited remixes that we thought were excellent but needed a little bit of a polish. So yeah.
Nice.
And it is released on RKO. Ranger, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Fixoid released his in 2000 and the Something Stranger remake in 2005.
And Dex just said that he thinks he will do it with the last one, a remix of a remix. He needs to make an Unsans edit. Yep.
Oh yeah, and Cosmic's Green Beret remix is actually a remix of Ryan's Live at the Church version. Yeah, the fun thing is that Cosmic heard Ryan do his live set, but he never realized that he was doing C64 remixes. So when he heard Ryan's version, he remixed what he heard Ryan do, but didn't realize it was actually a SID. So that's also
fun.
kind of fun.
Yeah. Sounds like fun. Wow. I realized I didn't line up the next song. Look at that. Like, yeah, just happens. Never mind. Yeah, like, let's look for Last Ninja 3. How many things we will find?
3. or none, because it's ninjas, they hide.
All of them in the playlist. That
Yeah,
sounds bad.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's a nice request of Paranoid Droid, because this is Moog's version of Last Ninja 3, Scene Set Edition. Yeah, this is a really, really audible. That's what I like.
Indeed.
epic. Epic. It's an epic remix, and I like epic remixes. I really like the epicness of Dum Dum of this one.
Big drums and horns always work.
Big drums and porns?
Horns.
It really sounded like you say porns.
You hear what you want to hear.
Nah, that
Nah.
wasn't me. That was
Nah.
you.
Oh, really?
Yes, I reject
Uh-huh.
all sorts of
Of course you do.
accusations.
Uh-huh.
No, it was you.
Mm-hmm.
It was all you.
Oh, all me.
All
me.
your fault.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Din, 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 din. Paxme says, what is that QR? Well, if you point your mobile camera at it, it's going to ask you, do you want to go there? It's an invite to the Discord server. And if you don't have a mobile and you want to do that manually, you can go to slay.radio/discord.
You know, there is a rule in the UX that is really good if you let your users know that if they click on a button, what will happen.
Yeah,
I
but
think,
it's not clicking on a button. You only need to point your camera at it,
yes, but
and it will show you what it is.
But you know what would happen if you would actually write below or next to it that joined our Discord server?
I know I can. I wanted to try this out first.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's starting a conversation or something.
Uh-huh. So this is okay. What a marketing strategy you have there. Oh God.
Uh-huh. Serapath, wow, that blue haircut is really pretty.
Oh.
Okay, sorry, came in late and
Thank
just
you.
had to notice. Just had to notice? Yeah, she's very much in your face. Had to notice.
Yeah, well, it kind
She-
of
it's
grew on
a
me.
bit too short for Marge Simpson style yet, but yeah, maybe that's for the future.
You think I'm like Marge? You think so, really?
Well, it's blue.
Well, that's one property that we share. Yes, that's very true. But yeah, it started to grow on me literally because it kind of grows right now, and I'm still careful, sort of, ever so slightly, to go to the hairdresser, and I start to hate the back part of it. So I think sooner or later I need to go because that is not sustainable like this. So yeah.
You are not sustainable.
No, the haircut is not sustainable. It's really hard. Like this is the stupidest thing that I have done since the pandemic, because I could just let it grow. Basically, I wouldn't have any problem whatsoever. But no,
Let it grow, let it grow,
No.
let it grow, let it grow.
let's choose the most high maintenance haircuts because I feel like them.
Yeah, and ruin the bathtub while you're at it. In the house we already sold.
Yeah, that was one thing. Yeah, the latest blue color was a bit hard to remove after
A
coloring.
tiny bit. It's still there.
It's not there
Yes,
anymore.
it is. The drain is still blue. I need to patch that up before we leave.
No one will use that bathtub anyway.
Well, they will. They won't be
Probably for a little while,
tearing
but
exactly.
yeah, but
And
that's...
that is literally not what we sold them. So yeah.
Oh, come on. It's not really like something that is... It's not even visible. You see it because you are familiar with the original ugly yellow whatever-ish color there. So it's...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure, blue makes it a bit more cool, but...
Oh, DJ
Yeah.
Demon has a continuation to the thing I was singing. I can't remember what I was singing. Let it grow, let it grow. Hear the words of wisdom, cut it off.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Cut it off is like, yeah, short hair is a high maintenance hair.
Let it grow, let it grow.
Yeah, Let It Go is
let it grow,
less
yeah,
high
the words
maintenance.
of them. Ta-da-da.
It's just ever so slightly annoying that you need to go to a hairdresser like every second month, because otherwise you cannot really do that for yourself. So yeah, no. I mean, yeah, silly me. It's absolutely illogical decision. Never mind. Anyway, what is logical nowadays?
Oh, nothing is logical.
Right.
DJ Demon is apparently a very big Beatles fan.
Yeah.
Did you see the Beatles documentary?
Yeah, you should.
Get Back.
Yes.
Get back to where we were.
That was so much fun. I
Yeah,
never
we
was
still
like
have,
a huge.
We still have the last episode to watch.
Yeah, exactly. I never was like a huge fan. I really appreciate what they have done for the whole pop culture, basically, and I think they have amazing songs. But that movie just brings you closer to all of them. Like, it's seriously those movies. It's a sort of series. I mean, it has 3 parts, but
It's just a very, very long documentary, essentially behind the scenes kind of a documentary.
Yeah,
very,
it's-
very interesting.
it's really nice to see the legends from close, how they actually compose a song and how they have their quarrels and their arguments and everything. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's like 9 or 10 hours cut down from 50 something hours of behind the scenes footage.
Yeah,
Like Peter Jackson.
he made it happen. Yes.
Mr.
Ooh.
Hobbit.
Oh well, he has some great ideas. And we have testicles. I didn't realize this until I started to read it, but testicles wants to hear Shettiln.
Some Norwegian testicles.
Shettiln and Last Ninja Remix Subtune 6 Extended Mix. So another ninja again. Just after the
They're
previous
not
one.
very good at being in hiding and
Nah,
stuff.
not in this show, apparently. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, just.
Hi. Yeah, just.
Oi. Just aligning about some things, some upcoming things on Slay Radio.
Things and doodles and whatnots and
Things and
doohickeys.
Yes, exactly, because it's not only that we will have the Roddy show on Saturday, the remixer of the year 2021, but on Sunday we will also have the monthly mix by Theo this time. So
Theo, Theo.
obviously needs some
Mix
preparations.
night's coming, I wanna listen. Theo.
There might be some analog lovers there, I think.
Might.
Also slightly. Would be surprised if there wouldn't be anything like that. So, right. Then we entered the last half hour of the show. Guess what? And Shetil just appeared. I
And
went to
he-
bed already. Thanks
Oh,
for playing my remix.
Oh, he was there already earlier.
Yes, he was, but now he commented, I already went to bed, but thanks for playing my remix anyway. You're very welcome. It's a
Well,
great
yeah,
remix.
Yeah, you can summon him by playing his remixes. So yeah,
You can wake him up.
yeah,
Basically.
summon him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is this?
What is
The
that?
picture, I don't know. I have no idea what that is.
Press
What did you
play.
just post there, Paranoid Droid? It looks like tire tracks and press play. Example output. I have no idea what that is.
I said a line. A line. The lines. I don't know. There are lines there.
Oh, head align. Oh, this is for the cassette tape, so you align the heads.
Ah.
Right, okay. I get it.
The good old cassettes. My
Yeah,
God.
I didn't actually see what it says. All I could see was press play and example output. Okay. Tire tracks, great.
There are so many things that would have a nice space in the studio, and I'm just thinking that if we place the desk to the smaller part of it, as you suggested, then those things wouldn't be visible during the shows.
What are those things?
Like, for example, I have my childhood ZX Spectrum that probably would be a nice.
There will be
thing
a
to
shelf along the wall underneath the windows.
Underneath the windows, but the desk wouldn't look at the windows, would it?
It would be behind us, along the windows, underneath the window.
Okay, we still need to talk about that.
It will be fine.
Of course it will be fine. We just need to get there.
Yes,
Eventually.
we do need to get there. Eventually, we will.
Eventually
And we will have some real fun trying to kind of collect all of the data from the power outlets and whatnot, because I'm going to install these Shelly modules in there. It's going to be fun. Seeing the power consumption for every single fuse in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, all those servers,
Yeah.
they need something.
Yeah, there will be two separate ones go into the server room. So yeah, I could measure those separately, and I might actually install a couple of extra ones in the server room itself. So yeah, good fun. Fun stuff.
Let's check it out soon. Ish.
Soon, very soon,
Soon-ish.
very soon. Right now, it's just a mess. I might actually. Yeah, I'm not going to post it, but I am going to show you what the current state of the electrical little thing is. That's how the power central in the house looks like right now. It's a bit of a mess.
I just wanted to ask, do they really want to see that? But okay,
It's
you
fun.
decided the question. So I'm not trying to tell you how you should create the aesthetic of Slay Radio Studio, but I think it would look great to have the ZX Spectrum and or C64 running in the background, showing random demos.
Yeah, that's partly what the Pi 1541 is for. We can run or play both SIDs from real hardware and play demos as well.
That's a good thought. Let's see. Good night, Max Levine. He's just going to sleep.
Good night, Max. Sleeping tight.
Indeed. Sweet dreams. And Stefan from Belgium asked, could I request a techno version from Katakis, please? Thank you so much. Well, as techno as Katakis can get, Mordi did actually the most techno-ish version, I think. So, Katakis and Touch Your Mind.
When you play this game, would you like to stay? Would you fall asleep? When you go this way, you fall asleep. When you play this game, would you like to stay? Would you fall asleep?
I swear that wasn't me. That wasn't me. But in the
Earlier,
end,
it was.
in the end, no, I actually tried. This song's basic tempo is about 115 BPM. And I think this song can definitely use 125 as well. Like, seriously, if you listen, like, right now, when I push it up, that's like 10 BPM more than the original one. And it works.
It works.
And this the magical 125. Which is so much easier to work with because most of the songs, well, at least many of the songs are 125. So
Many of the
just...
songs that you like, yes.
No, not songs that I like. It's like it's a default dance tempo. 125.
Yes,
it's like
the type of songs you like.
No, I have a huge library of songs, and I can prove it to you that most of the songs actually.
How many of mine are 125?
How many of yours?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. Actually, we can look. Maybe. Yeah, it's there. Let's look at that. So, Slingon songs.
I have 112.
Actually, Troll is 125.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have, I'm pretty sure that most of these are, for some reason, misdetected by Tractor because they are 62.6 something, which also gives you 125. And yes, a lot of them are like that. So Black Lamp is also 125. Meh. I was right. Yeah, but that's it. Basically, if I arrange it, you have 4 songs at least on 125. It's a very commercial.
Out of how many?
BPM. Out of how many
Flop
is that?
Stylo, is that 125?
32 songs here, and we also have these that are most likely around that.
Flop
Which
Stylo, is that 120 something?
that's also 124.75, which is 125. So at least 1/3 of your songs. Bad news, I was right. So it's not only my taste, it's everyone's taste.
This is why I only do 1/3 of mine, 1/4 of mine.
Well, the rest is... the rest doesn't matter.
Thanks! So kind of you.
I know, right? No, the rest are not within this range anyway.
There we go. Her honest opinion about my remixes. They don't matter. It's fine.
No, they don't matter in the context how we were talking about the range of that. But yes. Anyway.
Paranoid Droid says 180 BPM or get the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, it works too. If we would take the whole RKO directory, that would be also... Aw, look at that. We have our evening warning that is close to the end of the show. I need to scroll down, and this is like a huge directory. Let's see. Jesus. There we go. You see how many songs are 125? These are all 125. All of them.
Yeah,
this is
a bunch.
This is like hundreds of songs on
I
that.
know.
So what are we talking about? You don't believe me?
I've literally done mix sets with those songs.
And you literally didn't remember that this is one of the most commercial
Of course
BPMs.
I do. I was talking about me and my remixes.
Well, yeah, but your remixes, 1/3 of them is also on that range.
Oh, a quarter.
Not a quarter. A
Yes,
third.
that was 1/4. A quarter.
You have 32 songs there, and 10 songs at least were involved. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it looked like a quarter.
Uh,
The ones you had selected.
That's that's a no. Like, can you count 32
No,
and
I
about
didn't
10?
count. I said looked like the ones you had selected.
Ah, okay. The ones I selected first, they were the literal ones, and the rest is like 62.5.
Yeah, they don't matter.
They mattered because they were the same range. It's just Tractor's thing not to detect them properly. Sorry. Anyway. Well, the next one is a bit faster because say more butts. Butts. But that's the name. Say more butts.
Big butts, and I can't no lie. Cannot lie.
No, you can't.
Hey.
Oh.
Vi klarar snart.
Instant Remedy, Magic Disc 64, 90s Euro mix.
Oh, Z-Doodle, close your eyes.
But open your ears.
Yes.
Magique 1064. Magique 1064. Magique 1064. Magique 1064.
Hello there.
She has a tail.
That's it. Yeah, I'm kind of blocked from now on, and She likes to rub herself. So it's like
She likes to rub herself?
Yeah, she's rubbing herself against everything when she's purring. That's what she does. Silly. Silly face. Silly belly. That's how we roll after this threshold of 11-ish.
Yeah, this threshold after 11.
Okay, and I think you can hear her as well. Highly likely. Yoy, 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 finko.
Kind of
It's
sort of
okay.
loud.
Is it? Yep. Silly. Yeah, pity that she's not visible in the camera. Like,
She was.
no, on the other angle, yes. But yes, basically, this is Buko warning us that soon the show is ending.
Indeed.
What are you doing, peeps? Here,
Her
still.
internal clock is pretty nice. What lives?
Yay, Tony Fluke, or not Fluke because he's Swedish.
I think it's fluke, yes.
Okay. So one word is fluke, but viren is not viren. So explain this to me then.
I don't know.
So yeah, he is seems to be relatively fresh in the remix scene. So, and definitely there were some nice things around there. Depeche Mode reference that people have
Indeed.
mentioned as well.
Hence the subtitle photographic.
Is the subtitle photographic?
The
What?
Druid 2 photographic.
Yeah.
Photographic is a reference to a Depeche Mode
Right.
thing.
Oh God, sorry. Yes, okay. That was so confusing. Anyway, he did his debut in January, the 24th, and now he has already 3 tracks on RKO. How cool is that? So, yeah, he's definitely introducing himself to the remix scene.
Indeed,
In a
he's
very
been
nice way.
actually posting his videos where he plays piano or, his keyboard in piano mode. I believe most of them, where he's done remixes in a sort of sense, and he's been posting those on Facebook. So now he's taking the step to do a proper remix on RKO and everything.
Yeah.
So welcome.
Excellent. Indeed. Welcome.
Very nice.
If you hear or see us ever, who knows? Maybe he will at some point. Yeah, and it's an exciting week for us because exciting and frightening at the same time because tomorrow we will get the keys to the new headquarters.
Yeah, we went there today to get some pin codes and whatnot that are needed.
Yeah.
For the doors and all of that.
And
Oops.
what are you doing there?
And these.
Yeah, that also means that the packing is approaching, which is not the most desired part of the moving ever. But I'm afraid we need to go through it anyway. So yeah.
So whatever happens after the 20th of February show-wise, we do not know.
So yeah, not sure just yet. So
Exactly what we do not know means.
yeah. One thing is sure, that on the 19th of February there will be the Remixer of the Year Awards, so don't miss that.
Yep.
That's going to be Saturday, and the next day we will have our monthly mix, which is supposed to be the last Sunday of every month, but this time, since we don't know what will happen, it's going to be the 20th, and it's a Sunday, and Theo will be doing his mixing.
Yeah, so going out with a bang, as it were.
Yeah. Yeah, if you know Theo, you know it very well how much he loves analog stuff and beats, and so everything will be a given to dance. And yes, this is not a shout out to Martin Land or Lala at all, whatever, or anyone
Not at all.
who likes to dance in that matter. So yes, definitely, be there or be square. That's all that we can say. It's gonna be great.
Or be a donut.
Yeah, well,
like the thing you usually do after your mixes.
I only did one mix with a donut. And now it's like, now it got stuck.
Now it's a thing. I donut you. Donut.
Last time it was a heart, I swear. I think it was a heart at least.
Yeah,
was it?
It was.
Okay, cool.
Somewhat of a heart.
Somewhat of a heart. And you just tell me this right before Valentine's Day.
It's not Valentine's Day yet.
Yeah, it's only 4 days.
Yeah.
So
we don't have Valentine's Eve.
No,
it's
we
not
don't.
Valentine's Day yet.
No, I brought it up because if anyone has some angry girlfriends or spouses right now, it's a good time to actually make peace, maybe, or whatever. It's just
Make donut, not war. Okay.
How are they supposed to do that in the kitchen? Anyway.
Make donuts.
Yes, donuts.
Probably kitchen, yeah.
Probably kitchen, yeah.
That would probably be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
You. Yes.
Oven hot. Kitchen.
Hot and of.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay then. Hi, Paranoid Droid. Greetings.
Oh, and congratulations to you for sort of, almost getting over COVID. He's almost over it now.
Almost.
So, I guess congratulations.
Yeah, definitely. What does almost mean in this context?
That is not quite there yet.
Well, you could define it a bit more precise.
As
but...
in not 100%.
Okay.
Not quite there. That's what it means. Not quite fully healthy yet.
Yeah, okay. I thought that you will tell more, like...
I don't think it needs more detail.
No, not more details. Okay. Anyway, maybe Magnar's Wonderlight will make him feel even better because he requested this today. And yes, this is Wonderlight Comaland opening track.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Wonderlight. Lovely and short. It
Yes.
feels short. It feels like it still can go on, or could have go on.
Gone on.
Gone
How
on.
long is it?
Hmm?
3.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's technically not a short track, but it feels like it could continue.
Yeah. And we're talking about the bridge between IRC, Twitch, and Discord, and Gizmore is offering to help with trying to get the YouTube chat in there as well. Yeah,
That would
and
be
then
lovely.
Yeah. And then we talked about not using Facebook anymore, and that woke Dax up and says if news are right, whole Europe will not use Facebook anytime soon in the future.
Yeah, that's like lingering around
Good.
the whole week, this
Yeah.
kind
Good.
of news. And yeah, they surely will find a way. So don't have high hopes for that, I think.
Nah.
They will find some Facebook Europe or found some like local server where they can store all the European data, and then case closed, problem solved. I'm pretty sure that they won't lose or don't want to lose that market, and they won't make it happen that easily.
Yeah, well, I'm not too versed in what is going on there, but I don't care much. Facebook is mostly just an annoyance.
Well, for many, I guess.
Yeah.
And then for others, it's an income source as well. It has like many aspects what you can do with it.
Yeah, sure, but for the most part, it's just a lot of people getting a lot of shit information on there.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
these Facebook scientists.
sure, absolutely, and I can't argue with that. So I guess it's just I always found some ways to use it to make it useful for me whenever it was needed. And then it was like really good because the information was spreading like with the speed of light when I needed some help, for example. So that's awesome aspect of it. And then of course it robs a lot of time from you if you are getting stuck there reading, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. There's just like a lot of ways to use it. And Fluke is here.
Yes, he is.
He might have arrived, and this might be the same Fluke whose
is.
track we just played.
It's the same fluke.
Okay, that's great, excellent. So
It's
now,
no fluke that Fluke joined.
now we can ask him how he prefers us to pronounce his name. That would be awesome to know.
Oh, his last name, you mean?
Yeah,
Viren.
Viren or
Yeah.
Viren.
I've always said Viren.
You said
So-
Viren, yes,
Yeah,
but
I've always said that. So just let me know if I'm wrong or something.
we know where we find you, even without Facebook and Instagram. What do we need more? Actually, we don't even have Instagram.
No.
Well, I mean, what would we post on Instagram? Like, think about that. Like, yeah, really.
Yeah, I kind of see the point of Twitter, but not really. I do post there sometimes as Slay Radio. We do have a Slay Radio account on Twitter. Well, that's the only account I have on there. But yeah, I don't know. It's still just confusing to me. With I don't.
We would put there beautiful pictures illustrated with a coffee mug of the, I don't know, one of the subwoofers, or I don't know, the complete control, or whatever. Or we could post pictures of ourselves totally filtered, not even a single wrinkle. That would be the very stylish appearance of
What do
Slay
you mean?
Radio on
What are you
Instagram.
saying? Are you saying I have wrinkles? Bastard.
Aren't we all? Yeah, I know. You are forever young.
And yeah, apparently I am right. It is Tony Viren.
Ah, look at that. Okay.
Viren.
Yeah, I should trust you on Swedish pronunciation, I guess. I mean, how else?
not all of them are obvious, but yeah. I had actually forgotten you had the apostrophe thingy accent on the E there, but Viren had just stuck in my head for some reason.
Yeah, and we can't use the apostrophe for the tracks because Slaygon doesn't have a proper character encoding for the title. And
I do, except there's one step in that chain that doesn't, because it goes through several steps, and one of them is broke.
So the end result is like a disaster anyway.
It is.
So it doesn't really matter, it's just one step, it fucks it up, the whole thing. But anyway. Maybe at some point he will fix it, I guess.
Maybe.
And
at some point.
Yeah, exactly. Izero had a very interesting request tonight. So, he said, I just bought a small second-hand subwoofer.
I just bought a small second-hand woofer.
To my office room. So I need some good test material. The choice is yours. And guess what happened? I asked Slaygon about that as well. Like, what does he think? What would be a good test material? And then he said, well, basically any of my stuff.
Yeah,
and
kind of sort of mangle that lower end pretty well on all of my tracks.
I'm actually happy
Most of
that you say that because you are kind of usually far from shameless self-promotion anyway. So it was kind of hard to drag him to broadcasting as well because he really wanted to stick in the background. It's great that he stepped up. So I guess this is like a step up as well.
I'm sitting down.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you stepped up and you sat
Use
down.
your eyes.
But it's great that you stepped up because, well, he said mutants would be a great material to test your subwoofer, so why not, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
So, was this a sufficient test for the subwoofer?
Should have
We
been.
hope so. We hope so. And if you haven't heard any sub, then that is Slegon's fault.
No, it is certainly not my fault in that case. It is the sub that is not connected. Check your cables.
Oh well.
Yeah,
I'm wondering what meine Fresse means. Because fressen is like eating with a very, very, very big nom 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 like that.
munching.
Yeah, like
Yes.
eating a lot of things in a very short time frame. Yes. But Bit will let us know
I
probably.
was trying to figure out what it's called in Swedish. I entirely forgot the word now.
Maybe it's something like a frös.
Frossa, yes.
Frosse. Oh, look at
Frossa.
that! I'm almost there. Almost there.
Malta says fresse is a word for mouth. Okay.
Ah,
So
Okay.
you or eat hole.
eat whole. Eat whole. I never
Eat
thought
whole.
of that. Like,
Yeah, it's
wow.
like shut your pie hole.
Aha.
Oh, hello, Pete.
He said, "Sorry, I'm late. I have signed the Naughty Boys book."
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Naughty Boys book. Sounds like we're back to the 90s and people's guest books that they signed on homepages. Signed the guest. I used to have one on c64.org. A guest book.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Yes.
So fun.
They were really fun to read even in the 90s.
Yeah. It was new back then. Nobody would read a guest book nowadays, though.
Yeah. But then it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And then you could leave messages at your favorite bands and all of that. And I was like, oh, that's great. Like it was, they can read it.
I guess I have some database dumps left from back in those days as well. Actually, the first versions of the guest book weren't even connected to a database. They just wrote straight down to the to a file on the file system. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it worked.
Good old times.
Yeah.
Why would I make my hair red right now, Dex? Like, why do you want it to be red? There are so many colors to choose from. But
He said elf at the end there, so I guess there's some sort of elf reference. Red is powerful. Power.
it is powerful. And I've been red several times in my life. And I might be red in the future at some
Like
point
every month.
again.
She's red.
Although it's more comfy if I go through the purple face first.
Purple face, purple face.
Not purple face, but purple phase.
Face.
Purple face. Almost
Socialist
there. Yeah.
red.
Socialist red. Of course, Malthus says that. The politician.
The reference Naughty Boys book is apparently it says, if you were late for school, you had to put your name in the late book, aka the Naughty Boys book. Childhood memory.
Oh God. Did you put your name very often there? I probably would.
I probably would too, yes.
All right, okay. Or this,
Taser
yeah.
face.
Pink.
We've watched Simpsons quite a bit lately, and he gets electrocuted quite a lot.
Yeah. Taser.
What is taser face? Is it a thing?
Is fun, is life.
Yeah,
Whatever
that
else.
Was, Z-Duder said, haha, taser face earlier, and I don't know. Did someone else mention that earlier and I missed it? I don't know. Anyway. Fun.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what that is a reference to.
Well, we will learn it very
Taser
soon.
face, isn't
I'm
that
pretty
from Guardians of the Galaxy? that particular animated GIF there.
Aha, okay. But it's like I have seen it and I don't remember right now. So that's not new because there are a lot of references that I don't remember. So I'm not the best with those, but it's apparently also from comics. And a better character there. Yeah, maybe it would be more memorable in this case. But anyway,
I never read the Guardians of the Galaxy comics. If they're actually, I don't think I've ever even seen them. Didn't even know they existed until the movie came out.
And I guess it's like that with many movies anyway.
Probably.
They set some focus there. So